Hello, thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to do a brief overview of the jumbo mortgage options with 5% down. Uh, Homebuyers that have questions, of course, can visit us and contact us 7 days a week at jumbomortgagesource.com. Okay, so for the 95% jumbo loans and the qualifying criteria, we'll talk about that in some detail here and just hit the highlights. Uh, First off, a lot of buyers are unaware that there are even jumbo financing options without their traditional 20% down payment. But there are options that are available up to 95% loan to value for qualified home buyers. There are certain requirements, just like any other loan, that must be met in order to meet the qualifying criteria. So we're going to just highlight some of the key factors here, and we'll go through those. First, this is a full documentation loan, just like any standard conventional home loan. Buyers should be prepared to document complete income and asset documentation. That includes most recent 2 years of tax returns. If you're regularly employed, that would also include, of course, your W-2s. Credit score requirements for the 95% financing. These loans are, of course, riskier for lenders and banks. Therefore, with greater risk, it's going to come a little bit tighter requirements when it comes to the borrower's qualifications. So for credit scores, generally a 680 or above credit score would be required for the maximum 95% financing. The credit score alone, though, does not guarantee approval, as there are additional requirements that are in place, waiting periods, if you will, for buyers that have maybe some financial hardships in recent years, things like a home foreclosure, short sale, or bankruptcy. Um, Buyers with lower credit scores, they also do have financing options, but it would require a greater down payment, generally a 10% down payment. Buyers sometimes down to maybe a 650 or 660 credit score. Uh, the property types would include primary single-family homes, regular townhomes, select condominiums. What's not included is going to be investment transactions, investor loans, rental properties, vacant land, ranches, farms, things like that. So this is mainly geared towards, again, just your basic single-family type properties. The transaction types do include purchase and regular rate and term refinances. Cash out refinancing is also available, but that's only limited to 90% loan to value currently. Buyers do want to check, though, always refer back to the website, though, because some of these little requirements can be tweaked and changed throughout the year. That's not uncommon at all. So it's always a good idea just to refer back to the website, and it'll always have the most up-to-date requirements there on the homepage. The available terms, all your standard adjustable rate and fixed rate options, 5-year ARMs, 7-year ARMs, etc., 30-year, 15-year fixed mortgages. These are all regular, fully amortized terms. Not there. There is no interest only or negative amortization type terms available. These programs often they don't require PMI or monthly mortgage insurance. Um, Commonly, what's done is buyers will have a choice a lot of times of a single one loan option, and oftentimes there'll also be combo loan options where buyers can do a first and second piggyback loan, as it's commonly referred to, and this is all often utilized to get around the requirements, of course, for paying monthly mortgage insurance, even when you're financing over 80% loan to value. Okay, so just briefly on the loan limits and loan to value caps. Again, These things can change, so it's always a good idea just to refer back to the website. Currently, though, for the 95% loan to value, the loan limits go up to 1.5 million. This is for most standard locations throughout the U.S. You buyers that are in high cost areas, you will have slightly higher loan amounts available to you. High cost areas, areas like a lot of coastal California, DC, parts of Colorado, the Northeast, and select areas in Florida. Traditional high cost areas, though, those counties will have slightly higher loan amounts available. 90% options, of course, as you put down more money, the loan amount limits do increase. So currently for 90%, it's up to 2.5. And again, this can be oftentimes a combo first and second mortgage. Uh, the There are many other jumbo loan options that are available for buyers that are purchasing maybe a second home or a vacation home. Those are limited though to only 90% LTV, so the 95% option would not be available for vacation homes or second homes. Um, these programs do often require reserve, mortgage payment reserves. That's basically the liquid or non-liquid assets that a buyer has remaining after they've satisfied their down payment and closing costs. Um, so mortgage companies often want to see a certain number, maybe 3, 6, 9, or even 12 months of reserves that are remaining after closing. And these reserves can be satisfied, the reserve requirements can be satisfied through regular a traditional savings account, and also non-liquid retirement accounts can also satisfy those reserve requirements. 401ks, IRAs, even that they're not liquid, those can definitely satisfy that requirement for the reserves. And again, the number of reserves often that will change based on the down payment and the loan amount. But for most of the 95% options, those would generally require 3 to 4 months of reserves. That's the basic rundown of the 95% option. If home buyers have questions, again, please contact us at 800-962-0677 and visit us, jumbomortgagesource.com, 7 days a week. Thank you.